Hello everybody, my name is Benny and this is A Fool's Journey. So this is my first video of hopefully many to come. This series or this video channel will be about me learning the tarot, the path in which I learned the tarot, the things that work well, the things that don't work well, and how I'm progressing in learning the tarot and how I'm utilizing it in not only my spiritual practice, but using it to find answers to questions I may have on an event that may be coming, or a business meeting that be happening, or a family event, multiple of things. I've mainly been using Oracle decks recently, mainly because I could use those intuitively and they're not a complete set system. So we'll see how it goes. You have to excuse my voice. It's been really raspy the last week or so, and I don't know why. Allergies really aren't up, at least I don't think so, but we're gonna work with it. I had tried many years ago to try to do this channel, and it was the same name, A Fool's Journey. And on the name itself, I decided on that particular one because the major arcana, it's the Fool's Journey. And I just figured this is my journey, and it's brand new. Doing it on YouTube for me is a very vulnerable thing to do. I tend to be very guarded, but I'd never seen anybody do a YouTube channel where they learn the tarot from the onset. And I just figured, why not? Take a chance, take a leap of faith. It's a new beginning for me. So I thought, A Fool's Journey, me, was a great title. So that's what I'm going to be using, and I think it fits perfectly. It fits my personality, and it fits where I am with this channel as well. Like I said before, I had tried to do this many years ago. In fact, I even did, I think, 2 videos, and they were awful. I don't think I'm going to be much better now, because I really haven't done anything when it comes to YouTube. But I ended up having to stop because I got accepted to grad school, and that had to be a priority because I was going to be doing a lot of reading and a lot of studies. And then I didn't think about it very much, or at all, frankly. And it wasn't until recently that I was on a Facebook page for therapists. And on there, somebody had talked about how they utilize tarot in their practice, and I was really intrigued. And someone made a comment, a negative comment about that. And so I did some research and found that there was some foundation in being able to use tarot cards in actual therapy, which I thought was amazing. So I did some research. And so then it sparked my passion for tarot again. And all of a sudden, I went down this rabbit hole with decks and oracle cards and videos and YouTube channels and books. And the idea of doing a YouTube channel came back again. And I was like, I'm going to do it. So I got a table, which is the one that I have here, a desk. I got a chair. I got shelves. I got cards. And I'll explain that in a little bit. I got a light and a microphone. All this isn't set up yet. But I didn't want to start this channel until I thought I had everything I needed. And I think I went a little overboard, to be honest, but that tends to be my personality. And my goals for this show, like I'm syndicated, for this channel is to really just show my journey, to share my experience, to really talk about things as they really happen. I'm hoping that this will create a conversation with, the people that do tarot in the comments, and provide suggestions and ideas, and where people can ask questions and really help each other out and help me out in this whole process with providing me with ideas, providing me with solutions to some of the challenges I'm facing, with encouragement. There's just so much that can be done. And in the comments, I'll read them. I really will. I'd be interested to see what you have to say. And I also will do what other people do, do reviews on decks. But I think mine might be a little different because I really don't know the cards themselves. So really it's going to be just through a lens of somebody who's absolutely new and as they're learning the cards. So you might see cards, you've seen videos before, but I don't know if how I will end up doing it will be similar or not, because like I said, I really don't know the cards. Maybe the Fool, but that's about it, really. I had this moment where I was like, should I really do this? Should I not do this? And there was this deck that I had attained like 7-8 years ago when I originally wanted to do this. And I just fell in love with it. And somehow, my brother got it for my birthday. That's what it was. I found it online. I asked my brother if he would get it for my birthday because it was very expensive. And he got it for me, and I fell in love with this deck. The deck is called the Royal Pez of Morocco. It's a rare deck. It's out of print. I'll do a review on it. It'll probably be my first one. And when I started the idea of doing this again, I searched and I couldn't find it. So I searched and I searched, and then I found one, and it was like $800. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do that. And then I found another one, which was almost $1,800. And I'm like, I'm never going to get this deck. And I did some research, Googled every once in a while, and I found the deck at a reasonable price. And I'll go into the details of that story later in another video. But finding that deck and being able to get it with 2 other things that occurred really let me know that I was on the right path, and that it was just a clear message that I should be doing this. And I have a plan on how I think I should progress in learning the tarot. And I don't know if this plan is a good plan or not a good plan. Let me know in the comments if you think it's a good pathway. And of course, things can change and I can change my mind. But as of right now, what I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking that first I'll learn the elements and then I'll learn the numbers. Because what I hear in a lot of videos is if you can get the elements and the numbers, that is a good jumping off point in being able to start doing readings. And I figured, I can learn 4 elements and I can learn 10 numbers and I can apply them to the 4 suits. And with practice, I think I might be able to do some readings. Then my goal after that is to learn the major arcana. There's this guy, Rock Lock Radio. It's this gentleman from New York who does a podcast. He has a website as well. I love his podcast, by the way. Check it out. And he breaks the major arcana into 3 segments: infancy, adolescence, and adulthood, which I thought was really intriguing. But in breaking it that way, it creates segments that I think I can learn this, I can learn adolescence, and I can learn adults, instead of thinking of all the cards all at one time. Then after that, my goal is to memorize 4 cards at a time. I'll do the 4 aces and the 4 twos and the 4 threes and the 4 fours, and slowly build up until I get all the cards. Hopefully I become familiar with them, and as time goes, be able to just pull the messages out and the meaning of the cards, and then apply them to my intuition and provide readings. So I'm really excited about that. I will also talk about YouTube channels that I really enjoy, books that I've been getting and reading. And I read them, but then I stop when they reach the cards, because I really wanted to, do this live, real time with y'all. And so I didn't want to jump ahead. But I did do a couple of things. I really do get carried away sometimes. And I'm on a Facebook page. Boho Tarot. Love her channel, by the way. And I've been posting there quite a bit with a couple other Facebook pages. And I had shown my shelves with my cards. And someone said, well, aren't you new? I thought you said you were new. And I am. It's just, I got a little carried away. And this isn't all of them. I actually have a lot more. And I just ordered a second shelf to put next to it. I'm very fortunate that I am where I am in my life. 7 years ago, I wouldn't have had all these decks. But, I have the resources that allow me to buy all these decks. And I will tell you, that the vast majority of them, I think only 3, I really enjoy. I love artwork. So these cards are for me just pieces of art that I can just look at, and they really inspire me in different ways. And these people who do these tarot cards are just amazing to me. And the fact that I have an opportunity to buy some of this artwork and utilize them in my daily life, I think is amazing. So my next video should be coming out soon. It'll be about the 4 elements for me and how I'm trying to learn them. And I actually worked on my tarot journal today. And so what I'll end up doing is I'll show you my tarot journal. Compared to other journals out there, I think it's so elementary. There's a part of me that's like, I don't want to show them, but I want to be authentic. I want to be real. And I know hopefully that one day I can redo the journals and they'll get better and better and better. So that's what I'm going to do. Everything that I do is going to be, authentic. I'm not going to try and make things or make myself look better than I am. I'm not going to sound like an expert. I'm just going to be me. And I really hope you join me on this ride. I'm super excited. I know it's going to be a lot of work. There are times I don't want to do anything because work can be very difficult. I come home and I don't even want to take my babies out. And when I say babies, my 2 dogs, you'll get to meet them one day. They're great. They're great. So with that, I hope that you follow me, hit subscribe, and we'll go on this journey together. Thank you for coming to A Fool's Journey, and I'll see you next time.